Take a look at these two listings. If you're a buyer scrolling on your phone, which one makes you want to click buy faster? This dense block of text on the left, or this clean, structured listing on the right? Behind the screen, the difference between these two listings is even more severe. Writing out that unformatted paragraph by hand takes about 15 minutes of staring at a blinking cursor, trying to think of the right words to convince a buyer. The optimized listing on the right took exactly 30 seconds to generate. There was zero creative fatigue, no writer's block, and no wasted time. The solution is to stop typing out descriptions manually. Instead, you use a structured AI prompting framework that takes a few key facts and writes the entire description for you. To set this up right now, you only need 3 things: the Resale HQ AI prompt pack, a free ChatGPT account, and 1 test garment. Master this 30-second process, and your main problem as a seller stops being, how do I write all these descriptions, and becomes, how do I find more inventory to sell? Step 1 happens before you ever touch a computer. Look at your physical item and pull out the raw facts. We call this variable extraction. You are looking for exactly 3 objective data points: brand, size, and condition. If we're selling a pair of jeans, those 3 facts are Levi's 501, waist 32, length 30, and great vintage condition. Resist the urge to write full sentences or add adjectives right now. If you try to draft marketing copy during this step, you are wasting effort. The artificial intelligence is going to handle the sales psychology and the formatting. Your only job is to supply the objective ground truth. Stripping the garment down to these 3 simple variables is the absolute maximum amount of cognitive labor you have to do per item. Open the Resale HQ AI prompt pack document to access the prompt templates. Scroll through the sidebar until you find the specific section labeled Example Walkthrough, which is optimized for apparel. Here, you will find an algorithmic template. This is a sequence of pre-written instructions for the AI, mixed with empty placeholder brackets where your specific item details will go. Highlight the primary listing prompt text and copy it directly to your clipboard. Switch over to your AI processor. For this specific workflow, ChatGPT is the best tool for the job. That template you just copied provides strict guardrails. It forces ChatGPT to output structured, readable e-commerce copy instead of a generic conversational response. Paste the copy template directly into the main chat box. This brings us to data injection. Scan the text you just pasted and locate the placeholder brackets. Delete those placeholders and type in the 3 facts you extracted earlier: Levi's 501, waist 32, length 30, and great vintage condition. Double-check your work. If you leave a residual bracket in the text and post it online, buyers will immediately see the listing is automated, destroying your professional credibility. Hit enter. The AI processes your raw data and generates a fully structured, search-optimized title, description, and bulleted list. What historically demanded 15 minutes of creative strain is done in seconds because you injected the right data into the right framework. Before you publish, you must run quality assurance. Read the generated text from top to bottom. You are looking for data hallucinations. Sometimes the AI will try to make the item sound better by inventing features that aren't actually there, like a non-existent zipper or an extra pocket. Delete any fabricated details immediately. The description must be 100% factually accurate, or you risk returns and buyer disputes. Once verified, copy the finalized text and paste it into the title and description fields of your Resell app. Your item is now live. It is optimized for the platform's search algorithm and completely ready for purchase. Taking 10 seconds to proofread isn't a flaw in the automation. It is a vital security check that protects your seller reputation while locking in massive time savings. You just replaced an exhausting 15-minute manual slog with an effortless 30-second workflow. This chart showing time spent versus inventory size illustrates asymmetric scaling. Saving 14.5 minutes on one shirt is helpful, but when you scale to 100 items, that same system saves you 24 solid hours of typing. You have shifted roles. You are no longer a manual copywriter. You are a high-level manager overseeing an automated production line. To apply this workflow across platforms like Vinted, Depop, eBay, and Shopify, grab the full set of platform-specific templates via the link in the bio. Reducing listing time from 15 minutes to 30 seconds allows you to manage an inventory volume that previously required a dedicated team. By removing the primary time bottleneck, you can double your monthly turnover without increasing your workload.